In the Valley of Dreams, a secret paradise so enchanting it ensnares the hearts of those who enter. There exists a legend. The valley will claim you as one of its own in 2 days' time, and on the third, if you hear the siren song of its fairy, you shall see the one you yearn for in your heart. On a cool summer's night, Oludo set out on his journey to the Valley of Dreams, longing to see his daughter who had grown blurry in his memory. The first night after his arrival, Oludo traversed a pebble path, the silence so profound that only the crunch beneath his feet could be heard. Finding a clearing, Oludo sat quietly in his tent, listening intently to the sounds around him. As dusk fell and the pebble path crackled, a shadow appeared outside his tent. Oludo awoke with a start, but when he looked out, there was nothing there. With caution gripping him, Oludo sat in his tent, daring not to sleep again. At dawn, Oludo noticed a pile of stones behind his tent that hadn't been there the day before. Could someone have been stacking stones in the night? On the second night, Oludo watched over the stones, drowsy from lack of sleep. Suddenly, out of the corner of his eye, a stone began to move. He snapped to attention, staring as the stone came to a rest, not stirring from its place. Oludo thought perhaps it was a trick of his eyes, but as he turned his head away, the pile emitted an eerie glow. Oludo pinched himself to make sure he wasn't dreaming. Suddenly, the stones on the ground began to tremble. Terrified, Oludo ran to his car, eager to escape this strange place. The moment he saw a picture of his daughter in the car, calmness washed over him. He steadied his breath, and when he turned back, everything lay quiet and still, without a glow or a quiver. The third day finally arrived. Oludo sat in the forest, ears perked up for fear of missing the fairy's song. He waited, filled with anticipation, pondering what to say to his daughter when he saw her. Did she still remember him? He feared she had forgotten. The evening sky blushed with streaks of crimson, an unreal beauty. Suddenly, the stones around him leaped into the air, hurling towards him from all directions. Oludo screamed in pain, covering his head. Then, the sweet singing began. His eyes searched towards the melody, and there was his daughter, singing. Ignoring the pain, Oludo desperately ran towards her. The stones rose into a wall, blocking his path. Oludo pounded the stone barrier in fury as his daughter's song grew fainter, nearly gone. Oludo cried out with conviction, "Let me through! This is my only hope!" In an instant, the stone wall vanished. Oludo rushed towards the girl, but the moment he touched her, he turned into black stones, falling onto the grass bathed in sunset, motionless. His love solidified in that moment.
Before you venture to the Valley of Dreams, be sure what your true dream is. It will grant it, but everything comes at a price.